The following is a presentation of TFNN. Trade what you see with Larry Pesavento. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. Now, Larry Pesavento.
Okay, folks, good morning. I'm coming in early today because we have rolling blackouts here in Tucson for the next 2 days until we get the electricity up 100%. And so they'll be shutting us down right before in the early morning so that we can use air conditioning in the afternoon, so I won't be able to do my regular show. I received some very sad news today, folks. One of our guests that I always have on the show, David Paul, is he's at near the end time, folks. He's been diagnosed 2 months ago with stage 5 pancreatic cancer, and now he's in the hospital with the priest. Tom Hugard's there with him, and doesn't look like it's going to be very good. So send some white light out for David. Boy, what a nice guy. He's only 68 years old. God, what a super individual. And we've done 4 seminars together with Tom Hugard, all very successful. We have another one scheduled in November for Las Vegas, but I'm afraid David is going to a better place. Anyway, it's a little shocking, but that's part of life. This would be the first time that Tom has been with someone that they passed on, and he asked me what he should do. And I said, hey, look, just get prepared. It's not something you take lightly to see someone move to the other side. I've been fortunate enough to see several. Let's get back to the markets, something that is never going to pass away. And that is we've had a heck of a move. The Dow Jones has been up 9 straight days. The number of times that's happened in Dow Jones history, you could count on two hands, but that doesn't mean it can't go up even higher. What I thought I would do this morning is to go over some of the things that I was looking at that didn't work. And I think that's an important thing to do, because when these patterns fail, and folks, I stood in front of it on Monday morning, and that was the last time I stood in front of it. However, last night was the first time in all the last 5 days that we only made a 38% retracement in the S&P up there at 45.78. Now, I don't know where it is right now, but that's what we're watching here. Because it's Friday and an up week, it's going to be difficult probably for it to go down. But let me go through some of these charts with you, because I think it will be, really interesting to see, what we have going here. Let's get this up here. Hold on 1 second so we'll be able to see it. This first one is Apple. It went far above the 93 level. Just 1 second here. Oh. Okay, there, as you can see, the Apple chart, we did go up and we made a new high in Apple. Okay, and I'm just bringing these to your attention, folks, because I really thought that last Friday or Monday at the latest we were going to make a top, and boy, we exploded for 4 full days, which surprised me. I took a couple of small losses in the Dow E-mini, but we made it back in a couple other things, especially the British pound. Anyway, I want to bring a couple of other these to you so that you'll be able to see that some of these are still pretty good. Now, this is Amazon, and it has definitely had some type of reversal here this week. As you can see, as we get this up here to take a look at it, you'll be able to see where we are. If you have any questions, folks, it's 877-927-6648. I'll be happy to answer them for you if I can. Okay, now the next one is I think this is the one that really surprised me, and this was Softy, Microsoft. And that's one of the reasons why the markets have been up so much, because of their AI program. Of course, everybody has an AI program now. But you'll notice here, I don't know if it came up or not. No, it did not. Hold on. I'm sorry, folks. Just give me 1 second here. All of a sudden, I got hit by allergies here early this morning. It's still pitch dark out here, which I don't like it that early in the morning with be that dark, but there's not much else you can do about it. Let me get this chart back up here so we can show you how high some of these went. and we'll go from there. Hold on a second. Okay, here's another one. There's a couple here that I think are super important because they are ones that are part of that Magnificent Seven that they keep talking about, and I need to look at those because that's what makes that NASDAQ move like it does, and that's part of the big deal of what we're paying attention to. Okay, now I did that. Now let's see, where is Tesla? Is in here somewhere. Here's Tesla. I think so. No, we'll do Google first. It's also one that is has, oh, shucks. Oh, dear. Hold on a second, folks. It'll just take me a second to get this thing working right. Now I've lost a cord. What happened to a cord? Come on. There it is. All right. Let me get back here 1 second. That's not what I want. Okay, here's. I hope this comes through. Yeah. Well, I don't know. All right, here it is. Hopefully. There it is. Okay. You'll see that this is where we are right up in here. And what we're looking at here is we have lower tops in here coming in from that. So that's slightly bearish compared to the others. But the ones that have been the absolute incredible ones have been really spectacular. You'll remember the Avco and some of the others are just going crazy to the upside. We'll take another one here that is pretty interesting here. Hold on a second here. This is Broadcom, another one that is completed. It has not completed the final leg here, possibly. So that's it. Anyway, the only time I've seen this type of action happening is when we've had a .com type top. And that's been a long time since we've seen anything like that. I don't know if this is a big top or not. My guess is yes, but I don't have any position in the S&P or the Dow Jones or anything right now. I will probably have by today or early Sunday night, early in the morning on that day. But this is the one that really I was really bearish about something here, and I wanted to show you what I did. What I made the miscalculation here on the Dow Jones Transportation, because the high that we made yesterday in the Dow Jones Transportation was a perfect 78% retracement. Now, I thought that it was going to be up 38 weeks at the exact 618, and it wasn't. But the difference is that something that I did, I never trade this thing, but someone pointed it out to me. We've made a perfect A, B, C, D here in the Dow Jones Transportation Weekly. See, I thought it was going to stop up here just above the 618, and it didn't. It exploded to the upside. So to me, this is a very, very important number that happened here today. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen to the rest of this stuff today because, we've got the stock indices are up slightly today. We're back to the 382 in the S&P at 4578. And NASDAQ is up about 86. The Dow's up 17. The Russell's up 10. We got bonds up just a little bit, which is pretty good. Gold's down a little. Silver's up a little. So not too much happening on that front. So we're going to take a break here. 877-927-6648.
Currencies, commodities, and bond markets are as important as ever right now with how they're driving the volatility in equity markets across the globe, which is why it's a great time to try out Teddy Kegstad's Tiger Forex Report. Teddy Kegstad breaks down the Forex markets every Monday using his 30-plus years of experience as a trading veteran of futures, Forex, stocks, and options. Teddy releases his weekly Tiger Forex Report every Monday morning with coverage of all the major currency pairs, including the dollar index, the euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, as well as many more, and he also has weekly coverage of the crude oil market and the 30-year T-bonds, as they both influence Forex markets tremendously. When you sign up for the Tiger Forex Report, you also gain instant access to Teddy's 60-minute webinar archive he just hosted, Forex Strategies and Fundamentals, What is Behind the Tiger Forex Report. For all the details and to start your 30-day Tiger Forex Report subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Introducing Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, your key to successful active trading. Tom O'Brien, renowned for his expertise in the financial markets, has designed Market Insights to be your daily guide to profitable trades. Tom publishes his daily Market Insights newsletter every market day before the market open, along with updates when warranted. Stay ahead of the game with Tom's real-time analysis and trade recommendations delivered straight to your inbox. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, Market Insights provides the edge you need to navigate the markets with confidence. Ready to join the ranks of successful traders? Head over to TFNN.com and subscribe to Market Insights today. Don't miss out on this opportunity to supercharge your trading results. Market Insights comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee for all new subscribers, so you have nothing to risk. Don't miss out on this opportunity to revolutionize your trading game. Head over to TFNN.com right now to join the thousands of traders who have already experienced the power of Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, firsthand. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Okay, folks, I posted the chart here of the British pound. If you remember, we had that big ABCD up there at the I can't even remember what it was, 139 level, I believe. 132. 132. Now we're at 127 and change. Now, what I pointed out is the 382 retracements. What we've done here is we've added two positions. The last one, of course, came in right here last night. And now we've got our stop at right above this level right here. It locks in profits on all three if the market should reverse. Otherwise, you can see we got a potential here for a 3 drive to a bottom pattern here in the British pound. So we'll be following it very, very carefully, because if we get there, we'll most probably cover the 3 positions and wait for a secondary entry. Now, this is what my game plan is going to be in the S&P if it ever starts down. And the key word there, of course, is ever. But when it does, we'll be there. These short-term patterns are really really quite spectacular. I have to point out one of them here from last. Oh, please tell me I saved that. I give up. No, I can't find it, so I'm not going to worry about it. But the one that has been the most important this week has been this one right here. Not so much the stock market, because that's just a small amount of money, but this one here in the U.S. dollar index that we were able to pinpoint the bottom, which told us that was the top in the euro and in the pound. And you noticed we had that low that came in right at that ABCD. Notice how we make a slightly lower low here right in this area, right at the 1.618. Well, all you had to do was to follow what was going on in the weekly chart here of the dollar index, and you'll see that we were just absolutely right on the money as far as a low coming in. Now, sometimes these lows, they don't go anywhere. You know what I mean? So other times they do. You don't know which ones are going to work and which ones aren't going to work. I mean, nobody knows that. That's the real key to trading. You know, it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you don't lose, and that's why you've got to do that. Now, several people haven't traded coffee since Hector was a pup, and that dog's 37 years old now. But coffee has been setting at this same level for almost a month. I mean, that, folks, that is either the biggest accumulation of coffee in the world, or it's the biggest distribution of coffee in the world. Which it is, I don't know, but pay attention to coffee, because if it trades below 153, look out, because that means that, boy, that all the people that bought that over the last month are now setting with a loss. Now, we bought that twice now, and it's rallied 3 points off that bottom. I haven't done it, but I know people that have. And folks, the reason why I don't play coffee is I got so much other stuff going around, and I still have bad vibes about coffee, cocoa, and sugar from 1973. I don't need it. I really don't. They're good tradable markets, too. Much better now than they were. They used to be all related. Everybody in that pit was related, especially orange juice. You had to be a blood DNA relative to be in that orange juice pit, not the one that was in Trading Places. That was actually the silver pit that they used for that filming. But anyway, that's what we're taking a watch on this coffee, because if it ever starts up with that much accumulation, it's going to go a long way. Now, stop and think with everything else going up. Folks, I went to the market yesterday, and eggs were $9.29 a dozen. $9.29 a dozen. So I talked to a guy into selling me 3 eggs. So I was able to make it through the week without busting the budget. But can you imagine that? I watched a family in front of me check out, and it was a family of 4, and they spent over $330 some on this giant basket of food. And I mean, this is not prime rib or stuff like that. These were just staples. I was shocked at how, things are so expensive. I'm not involved in shopping very much, but when I do go in, I'm always shocked when I see something like that. That's one that really is really tough to follow through. So let's move on here and keep talking about some of these other things that I wanted to cover here this morning. I wanted to get this other one here. Hold on. There's one of these stocks that I can't remember which one it was that here it is. This is the one I wanted to show you right here. No, that's not it either. Boy, just a second. I thought I was prepared this morning, but by golly, I don't. I don't think I am. Let's get it up. Oh, this is it. We got to talk about this one here in the Dow Jones, because this to me is this one in the Dow Jones transportation mean a great deal to me as far as where the market could be going here. So let's move this up here. And this is the weekly Dow Jones. Okay, now you see this ABCD pattern, this last one right here, that completed yesterday at 35,549. The 1.618 expansion on that was 35,536. And it went 12 points higher. Now it's backed off a little bit. But that may or may not be it. But, we got Friday coming in here. It's been an up week. We've been up 9 days in a row. I imagine we're still heading higher here. Looking at these here today, yep, we're still going up. We just went above the 382 in the S&P at that was at 45.78. We're now at 45.81. That tells us there's a slight bit of bias in here. We got the NASDAQ up almost 100, but it was down 300 yesterday, so we're probably making a 382 retracement. We should probably check that. And since we have everybody here is together as a family, let's just pull this up and we'll get this chart here of the old NASDAQ, and we'll see where that 382 retracement is and see if any of these things that I talk about here each day come true. So there's the we'll do a 30-minute. That'll do it within 1 day. And boy, it's had a heck of a rally. That's good. Oh my God. Boys and girls, let me explain something to you. This thing is so far from a 382 that you won't even believe it. Let's just put it up here so that we're able to see it. And that comes in at another 50 points higher in the NASDAQ just for the 382. Now, I'm going to take a second and get this out to you to show you, because there's 2 numbers that I'm beginning to think we're looking at some type of a major top that's happened in here, folks. So just bear with me a second, and I'll get this up here so that we'll be able to see it together. Oh, here it is right here. Hold on just a second. All right, now here is the NASDAQ. I didn't do the 382 off of the high yesterday. We're probably there right now. I should have done it, but things were going so fast, I said I better slow it down. And there's where we are intraday from the high. We dropped over 300 points on this down move. Why did it not come up? Shut the front door and raise the rent. Let's get it up here so that we can see it correctly. I'm not used to these early morning hours anymore. Hold on now. All right, we go back here and here. What I want you to do this work yourself, okay? What I didn't do is I should have measured the 382 off of this one also, because this was this was the early morning of yesterday, and it bang, look what happened, you see. So anyway, that's what we're watching here. 877-927-6648.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
The Gold Report. As a precious metal, gold is still king. It continues to hold the most effective safe haven and hedging properties across the global major trading hubs of the London OTC market, the U.S. futures market, and the Shanghai Gold Exchange. The Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his weekly gold report every Monday morning for subscribers, consisting of coverage of the XAU, HUI, GDX, the dollar, bonds, the South African rand, as well as 25 different mining equities with specific buy-sell recommendations. The Gold Report. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Subscribe to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report newsletter now at TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched The Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Okay, folks, I'm going to bring up this new chart of the NASDAQ. I went in and fixed it so that we can see the 382 retracement. Hold on one second. We'll get this up here to take a quick look at it. And I don't trade the NASDAQ very often, occasionally, but not too often, especially not for the 24/7 people, because the swings are so big that you can have some risks in there that you don't want to take. Anyway, you can see here we're now above the 382 of this last intermediate high that we had last night. There's the 382 of the big one that comes in up here, another 50 points higher. Now, remember, we were down 300 points, okay? But all that is, folks, is a couple of the big Dow stocks, or big NASDAQ stocks getting hit. And so far, that has not happened as of yet. Tesla's backed off from the 60. That was a really interesting one. The Tesla, I think I have Tesla up here, don't I? Darn it, I know I do. Just give me 1 second. I spent a lot of time. There it is right here. Hold on. You can see Tesla here has given some type of a sell signal. Hold on up here. We'll get up here. If you like Fibonacci, and I certainly do, you'll see here when you look at the longer term picture of Tesla, you see I thought the top was here. That's what I really did. Of course, we went down a little bit and then back up again, but there was your 61% retracement right off with a high back here. Okay, and then you gap down. We went from almost $300 to we're down to 260, I think I saw go across the tape early this morning. So have to wait and see. All I know is it's a big deal going on here. I haven't seen this much emotionalism about stocks in a long time. But when you hear people like Ed Yardeni on the show for Bloomberg today, he was talking about 5,800 in the S&P 500, 5,800 by 2025, 4,800 by 2024. He is extremely bullish, and he's basing it on technical things that are going on in the world, changing so many things. Well, boys and girls, let me explain to you. During the 1929 high, which was September 3rd, 1929, these are some of the things that were going on. Automobiles, electricity, elevators, air conditioning, indoor plumbing, and you're not going to believe this, folks, telephones. That was the 1929, and the market dropped 90% and was down for just 2 years. From 29 down, 3 years, 29 down to 32, July of 32, and then from there it never looked back. Now, I know we've had some big runs in some of these things, and maybe these are going to go up forever, but I'm a technician. That's all I am, and I just look at things on the basis of risk control. It's served me well. I'm not super rich, but I've done okay, and the people that follow me have done okay. If you stick with me along the road, we'll always do well. Because I'm basically an ABCD guy. When I see that ABCD, it's in my ballpark. And I know when it fails, stand aside. And when it doesn't fail, just get in there and do it. So that's really what I'm trying to do. Let me just show you one of the things that, what I do is when I look at some of these things as far as call buying and stuff like that. Let me get this up here. I want to show you, this was from the Elliott Wave. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but it's a really neat chart. If you want, I'm going to save this because it's a really neat chart to remember what happened during 29. Here was the crash. The actual low of the market. The crash was on the 29th of October. The low came in around November the 11th. We rallied up till April's Fool's Day. That was almost a 61% retracement, 59%. And then for the next 2 years, almost all of these were 382s. See, this is a percent of the move, but on a ratio basis, almost all of them were 382s. That's where I'm going to be watching if it does happen that way, and we will do okay. We did okay in these things. The ABCDs will keep you in the ballpark. There's other things you can trade if you like, but that's neither here nor there. Let's move on to a couple others that I wanted to show you because I think that they're important from a technical standpoint of what's going on with the, hold on just a second, I'm trying to get the number. This is what I want to show you, is this one right here. This is the number of call buying. This is what's really important. As a matter of fact, I saw on Bloomberg today, this Friday, today, is we're going to be more options. There's going to be over $1 trillion in options expiring. $1 trillion. And also today's the day that they come into the NASDAQ and they're going to reevaluate or reconstruct it or reweight it, I think is what they're calling. But look at the amount of call buying that was up in here. Now, for every call buyer, there's got to be a call seller. So somebody was up there selling it. I don't think it was Jimmy Retail, but we never know, do we? So we're going to be watching that one really closely. A couple others here that I want to bring to your attention too. So just bear with me on this. This is all very interesting. Okay, hold on a second. That's not the one I want to see. Hold on. Oh boy, I got so many of these things in here. I get them mixed up. So let's get this one right here. Okay, no, that's not good. All right, I can't get it, unfortunately. That's not it either. Sorry, boys and girls, I lost a chart, and there's nothing else I can do about it. If you have any questions, it's 877-927-6648. Let's switch over to the foreign currency markets here, folks, because I wanted to show you, just give me a little, I wanted to give you an indication here. This is where we were looking at the British pound here last week. Remember what John Jameson always says for, I can't remember the exact quote. When the only way is up, the only way is down. So let's take a look here at this British pound. This was the only way was up, okay? And now, folks, you can see we're down into this area here already. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for these little ABCD patterns that tell us that, yes, this is where we can take our stand. And if it goes above it, and if it goes above it, then you got to stand aside and, move on to the next one. We missed a beautiful one yesterday in the live cattle, because October cattle made a perfect ABCD and dropped, well over $2,000 in one day. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the videos out. I tried to send a video out this morning and I couldn't because I had no electricity. It goes off and on. They promised us that up until about, we're going to have airtime here for another hour, and then we're going to be shut down for another hour, and then at 10 o'clock my time, which is 1 o'clock your time, I'm going to be shut down until 2 o'clock, 4 hours, and then they're going to turn on the air conditioning, which is the hottest time of the day here, from noon until 4 o'clock. The air will be on, and then by Saturday morning, they think the thing will be up. Folks, it looks like a war zone out here. I'll have the pictures for you, hopefully, to show you what it's like. But we have so many trees down. Oh, my God. It's just, it was like, they said it wasn't a tornado, but boy, it certainly looked like it was going to be one. Okay, let's move on here. I wanted to show you the British pound. So hold on one second. We're going to take a look at another one here. We've already talked about the dollar index. And here's another one. This is second here. This was another one that's been a big winner. Another just simple A, B, C, D, folks. We'll get this up here, take a look at it. You'll see there's where we are. We'll be right back.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Okay, folks, I want to bring the chart up here of the intraday of the last 2 days here in the gold market. I want to point out something to you. You notice here, after the market made the top, we had a rally up, okay, made a beautiful A, B, C, D to the downside. Then we had a really strong rally here. That's where the market gave up the ghost. That was the first 382. Then, you see this distance right here? That's a $9 swing in gold. There it was again. This time it came in right at the 382 level, and that means that it was really, really close, to being something that tradable. So we had a video that we went out, sent that out last night, and it hit perfectly. I tried to send out the alternative to that this morning, but for some reason the videos are not working. Hopefully we'll get Jake to fix it. But here was the secondary one. There was another $9 rally, again, right at the 382, and we've also started down. Folks, that's what I want to start doing this more and more to press the winners, because that's what Tom Hugard's made millions of dollars on. I'm talking serious millions, folks, not just 6 zeros. There's 7 zeros in there. He's made a lot of money. Anyway, and that basically he attributed it to David Paul on pressing the winners. That's what he does. He's only right about 28% of the time, and when he takes some losses, my God, they're huge. But when he comes back, he makes 3-4 times what he lost, and he's consistently doing that. And that's why it's it's really great to hang around with him to see, because very few people can do what he can do. I certainly can't. I'm not that aggressive, especially at my octogenarian. Gee, I am an octogenarian, aren't I? Holy cow! Are you kidding me? Do you know what, folks? A week from today, this old cowboy's going to have a birthday. Same day as Ralph Elliott. And instead of buying me an expensive present, donate $3 to your favorite charity or something, or help the homeless, do something for somebody nice. That would be a great present for me. But no matter what you do, folks, say some prayers for David Paul. What a real gentleman. And he is not doing very well. Tom thinks it'll probably be today or tomorrow that he finally passes on, because he's in a coma and they've got him on morphine. So that's usually one of the end signs. So we're going to see if that's going to be the case. Anyway, I'm bringing this gold chart up. This is the kind of thing that we're doing intraday trading, the 5 hours on August 2nd. I'm going to set these up to show you how to do it. But you've got to use a combination of price swings, Fibonacci, and the repetition of the market. Like when gold is swinging, it swings $9 up and then down, $9 up and then down. Was that the case 3 days ago? No, but it changes and it goes back to it. As soon as you see it the first time, start to expect it the second time. That's what that whole book about the non-random walk down Wall Street is for Andrew Lowe, is the fact that these markets repeat over and over again. Do they repeat every time? No, nothing ever does. But all we're doing is finding spots that looks pretty good. Now the market's really picked up steam here. Today we're now, we got all the way up to 86 on the S&P. The high we had over the weekend was, the week on yesterday was 46.07, I believe. So that's probably a 61% retracement back. I haven't been able to see that one coming back too much. And the key number to watch is if we get above 46.06 today, folks, I'll be surprised, but I'm surprised a lot. But that doesn't mean it's not going to go back down again, so we'll be able to pay attention to it. We've got gold and silver and platinum are all down right now. Oh, no, platinum is actually up $2. Very smart. The one that's interesting, folks, is the fact that for the first time in a long time, we've broken a 382 retracement in the soybeans. Not so much in corn, but we did in the soybeans. So it's a Friday. Not going to be doing anything in the greens until next week. We've got positions on in the euro, or excuse me, in the pound that are doing well, and gold that is doing well, and that's all we have. And I plan on not to do anything more today after the show today. First of all, I won't have any electricity in a little bit, but that's okay too. Gives me a time to rest up. But the war zone is pretty much over. It's cleanup time here. But my goodness, I can imagine the people in Ukraine where they're getting bombed instead of getting hit by thunders and lightning and stuff like that. This is terrible to go through stuff like this. Okay, I want to cover one other one that I think is important here. Let's give me 1 second here. One that I'm really, really super bullish about, folks. Let's get this up here so we can take a look at it, is silver. I want to get this silver chart up because I think this is known as the poor man's gold, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But that's it. I bought online 2 days ago. I haven't received it yet, but I was shocked because they were selling 1 ounce tokens, like basically silver dollars, 1 pure ounce, 99 silver, which is actually better than a silver dollar. They're only 90%. And they were selling them for $30, including shipping. Folks, I can't buy those here in Tucson for $45. They want a little bit more than that. So they had a limit of 5, so I bought 5. I haven't got them yet. I see notice they're on their way, but if I don't get them, I'll be, I'll have to, I've got it insured because of the credit card. But that to me was a fabulous buy because it was, under the value of what the silver was when you consider the assay charge and the fact that these are beautiful coins. They're beautiful. They're not coins or tokens, but they're still pure silver. And whether I get them or not, I'll have to wait and see. But that's the first time I bought something on an 800 number in a very, very long time. So, but this silver chart looks like it's got a really, really big chance. Now, we've reached some major areas here. Let me get it up here to show you why we were selling the gold the other day, because of the fact that silver had made I know it's here somewhere. I'm embarrassed to say I should mark these, but I can't get them up here fast enough. When I go through all the charts at once, I'm just not able to. I think this might be, no, can't do it. Well, not going to worry about it too much. Alrighty. Okay, what else we got going in here? This will be the 10th day in a row that Dow Jones has been up, folks. 10th day in a row. Boy, that hasn't happened very often. That's a big deal. Okay, let's move on here to one other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention. I think that was it. Well, if you have any questions, it's 877-927-6648. I want to check to see how coffee's doing. Hasn't opened yet, so we'll be watching that kind of closely. Crude oil is up about $1 a barrel, and gasoline's up 5. And 6.5 on the heating oil. Those are still moving higher. Next week we'll have Mike Moore as our guest, hopefully, and we'll also have Stan Harley on. And on Friday, I'm hoping that we're going to have Peter Elides as our guest. Peter has been a longtime friend, and he is really good at what he does. He's been bearish, but he stood out of the way, just like all of us did, that were bearish and saw it go up. You just can't stand in front of it. Sad part is I don't reverse, and if I'd have reversed, I would have made a lot of money, but that's not what I do. I do A, B, C, D, and that's the one thing I know how to do. Every time I start to get aggressive and start pressing things to the upside, I end up not doing too well. And so like Mark Douglas told me, he said, look, you do one thing really well and just keep doing it. And that's what I do. It's ABCD is the one for me. 877-927-6648.
The Gold Report. As a precious metal, gold is still king. It continues to hold the most effective safe haven and hedging properties across the global major trading hubs of the London OTC market, the U.S. futures market, and the Shanghai Gold Exchange. The Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his weekly gold report every Monday morning for subscribers, consisting of coverage of the XAU, HUI, GDX, the dollar, bonds, the South African rand, as well as 25 different mining equities with specific buy-sell recommendations. The Gold Report. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee so you have nothing to risk. Subscribe to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report newsletter now at TFNN.com.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Introducing Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, your key to successful active trading. Tom O'Brien, renowned for his expertise in the financial markets, has designed Market Insights to be your daily guide to profitable trades. Tom publishes his daily Market Insights newsletter every market day before the market open, along with updates when warranted. Stay ahead of the game with Tom's real-time analysis and trade recommendations delivered straight to your inbox. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, Market Insights provides the edge you need to navigate the markets with confidence. Ready to join the ranks of successful traders? Head over to TFNN.com and subscribe to Market Insights today. Don't miss out on this opportunity to supercharge your trading results. Market Insights comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee for all new subscribers, so you have nothing to risk. Don't miss out on this opportunity to revolutionize your trading game. Head over to TFNN.com right now to join the thousands of traders who have already experienced the power of Tom O'Brien's award-winning newsletter, Market Insights, firsthand. TFNN, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Okay, folks, I posted the chart of the E-mini S&P going over the last high we made yesterday at 46.06. You can see the ABCD down to the 45.52 level. We hit 45.48, and of course we've rallied. What I wanted to point out to you, just like we were looking at in gold, you see the last time we had a big rally like this? There's where it goes to. We're almost there right now. Now there's the 61% retracement, but this is an equal rally. This rally right here and this rally right here. If it's bearish, it'll turn down somewhere right around this area. And if it starts getting higher, you know, who knows where it's going to close. It could be a really big monster to the upside. The people are still bullish, folks. I mean, every time it goes down, somebody buys it. With the Dow up, this will be the 10th day in a row for the Dow Jones. The last time that happened, I think Herbert Hoover might have been president. I don't know, but I know it hasn't happened very often. I'll find out what the statistics are on that, because Stan Harley, I think, keeps those. So we'll start to be able to do that. Hopefully on Monday we'll have everything up and running as far as electricity. The area getting in here, our gated community here, one of the trees, one of the huge trees fell and broke the gate, and it's unable to get your cars through, so you've got to park out on the street and to come in that way, because it's just no way we can bring cars in anymore. So it's a little bit of a hectic thing here in Tucson, but considering all the stuff that's happened, we made it through without too very much, and so that's without too much damage. Please, folks, say some prayers here for my good friend David Paul. God, he is what a nice guy he is, and wherever he's going, I know he's going to be well received, and he's done a lot for a lot of people, myself included, and also, of course, Tom Hugard is like his son, just like Tom is to me too. Anyway, listen, let's take a day off here, and we'll see you, 2 days off. We'll see you on Monday on the flip side. So live every day in an attitude of gratitude, and may God bless.